We, as the UPND, we find the situation in Shiwang'andu where we are told the 2022 CDF location has not yet been used, as indicated by Senior Chief Nkura yesterday when our Secretary General visited him. We find that very annoying because you are aware that CDF is meant for community projects, and for a council and members of parliament, Honorable Stephen Kampyongo, to stay for 1 year without utilizing the CDF allocation of 25.7 million kwacha is tantamount to sabotage. We saw the children sitting on the floor when the president has made it very clear that he doesn't want to see children sitting on the floor by the end of this year. So if children by 2023 June are still sitting on the floor, when will the children of Shiwang'andu get to sit on the desks? What is happening to the CDF? That is tantamount to sabotage, and we call on the Minister of Local Government and Housing, Honorable Kombo, to immediately dissolve the Shiwang'andu CDF committee because it's not doing its job. We also call on the Local Government Service Commission to also recall the officers that are at the Shiwang'andu Town Council because they're not doing their job. They're failing to provide leadership. What the people in Shiwang'andu, what the leadership in Shiwang'andu is doing is sabotaging government programs. And as the UPND, we will not sit idle and watch while our very good intentions are going to waste. Our key performance indicators for 2026 will be based on what we are going to perform, how we are going to perform, especially with regards to CDF and free education. We are calling on our structures in Shiwang'andu and across the country to rise up and start monitoring these projects. Those are your projects. The policy that is guiding the usage of CDF is the UPND policy, and we are asking all UPND structures to rise and take up your responsibility. You have a responsibility to make sure that CDF is utilized. CDF gets to the core purpose of why it was the funds were increased from 1.6 million to 25.7 and now 28.3. We will not sit idle as UPND. We repeat, we will not sit idle as UPND and allow members of parliament from the opposition try to sabotage the government project policies of empowering. Especially, it is very disheartening to see that children are sitting on the floor. This is June. It's cold. How do you allow children to sit on the floor when their funds have been allocated for the sole purpose of buying desks for those schools? Honorable Kampyongo is a senior, seasoned member of parliament, and we expected better from him. Is it because they think that by doing what they're doing, then the UPND will be kicked out of office in 2026? We will not allow that. We are here to make sure that the people's money is utilized to the best of the president's directive. The president has directed, the president has given. It is up to the members of parliament, the CDF committees, and indeed the local authorities to make sure that those funds are utilized. But what is going on in Shiwang'andu is very disheartening. We sympathize with the Senior Chief Nkura, we sympathize with the people of Shiwang'andu, but not for so long, because the UPND from now onwards, through the Office of the Secretary General, UPND structures are directed to make sure that all CDF projects are monitored, they are followed up. Where there's a problem, report the problem to the rightful authority so that remedial measures are taken up. For those officers that have failed to utilize CDF in the last 1 year, we call on the authorities, the Minister of Local Government, to take charge. Can you put up measures? If it means recalling those officers and replacing them with the officers that are ready to work, please.